Hello there, 4321, and this is Mole Trap, and I'm here with Diggity, and we are going to be doing a dual commentary today for you for the second game of Much versus Best. As you can see right here, Best is going to be spawning in brown. He's going to be the brown Protoss over here on the right side of the map, and Much, that means it's going to be the blue Protoss in the top left area of the map, and I'm very much looking forward to this. Best has basically been owning Protosses, not just left and right, but like they had to invent new directions to talk about the different ways that he was owning Protoss. He's something like 70 something percent Protoss versus Protoss. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Much, I think, is probably the only few Protoss that has a chance of taking him down. I think the favorite is still Best, but Much has been playing some damn good StarCraft lately. If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Much, but he does have an uphill battle to fight. We'll see how he fares.
I'm really hoping Much can actually pull it out, because just the old favorite Grandpa Toss got kind of a heart for him. Best, though, he's just been playing phenomenally. I will not be upset to see him advancing. Game 1, Much was just playing like a madman. He was just playing absolutely ridiculously aggressively. I'm curious if he's going to do that again, if that's an indication of kind of basically the pressure he's feeling going against Best. Best now sending out that scout. We're not going to get to see on screen because we're seeing that big wavy thing. Big wavy tarp of Best right there, which I spoke to Korean to see what that says on front of it. Anyway, but yeah, both players playing fantastically lately. I think both are at the top of the Protoss field at the moment. Stork's been kind of slumping, so I can't really say it's these two and Jangby basically at the top of the Protoss field at the moment. Looks like the Probe Scout's going to come across each other here momentarily. It's going to slip through. This is Othello, by the way, so there's spawns in the bottom left-hand corner and the upper right-hand corner. Looks like the probes are going to come across one another, so they're going to be able to scout one another fairly quickly across the middle of the map. But yeah, it's basically, yeah, it's been Jangby and these two guys, and that's about it. Anytime's hasn't been playing as well as he could be lately, and same thing with Stork. And Bisu's just he's been playing okay, but he hasn't been playing S-class like Bisu had in the past. And I think Protoss has been one of Bisu's weaker matchups in general. And interestingly enough, a pylon going down. I don't know if that was I don't think that's a proxy pylon, or I'm sorry, a matter pylon. It's just a standard pylon going in. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing there, putting a pylon in his own mineral line, maybe being a little bit more defensive against Zealots, thinking that he's going to be facing Zealots down the line. That is a sweet sketch. Weird little doll there. And a finger puppet. Anyway, but both going for a pretty standard game. Looks like they're going to go for push tech. Already use some Zealots, as you can see, at the front door to block the scout. We'll see if either one can slip through the probe. But yeah, pretty standard stuff thus far, and it'll be an exciting match to see just because these guys are basically the top Protoss right now.
The only one I think that you forgot, and I don't blame you because I always forget him too, is Cal, of course. He's been playing really well lately as well. I'd say he's probably up there.
Cal's a Terran player.
What?
Think about it. Cal, he's so creative with this play. Like he's got to be a Terran. That's what I've concluded. Because he's just, he's like super crazy creative. He's like Up Magic or Boxer. He can't be a Protoss player.
Okay, good point. He's a Terran player, so never mind. We'll not count him as the top Protoss. Nonetheless, never mind. Yeah, Anytime. Actually, I was looking for him the other day. I was like, where is Anytime? What the heck? I haven't seen him. He actually hasn't played in like a month at all. Like, he not only hasn't. It's not that he hasn't been playing that well. It's just he hasn't been playing at all. And same with Bisu. Bisu hasn't been playing very much at all lately either. Although, you're right, both of their play has been pretty mediocre when they have been playing. So, we see a little bit of a deviation here. It looks like Much has gone for a second gateway. Best has, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he's gotten a second gateway yet, so he could be saving up for a Nexus here. Or, well, we'll see what he puts down right here. Probe dancing around, and he puts down Robo Facility, so he's going to go for Quick Tech instead of going for the second gateway. Basically sacrificing that gateway, sacrificing a little bit to get his tech out earlier. So we could be seeing Best maybe go for some kind of a quick Reaver drop is a possibility. trying to get his Reavers out quicker than normal in order to do more damage. It's a little puzzling given the cross positions. Maybe he might do it in combination with shuttle speed so that he can bring him back quickly, but we'll have to see how that turns out.
Looks like Much has his own robotics facility down. I think it might be going for that observatory. If he can get an observer inside Much's base prior, I think, I love you so much. That's the best sign ever. Anyway, but now he's getting his second gateway down a little bit behind, but I do think getting that observer inside Much's base, I think that little time difference will be to its favor, because he's going to be able to get an observer in, scan the base, and then pull his observer out before Much's observer pops in and can basically pick it off, whereas I don't think Much is going to have that leisure now, because that observer is going to come out a little bit later if they do, in fact, go for observers as opposed to Reavers here. We'll see in a moment.
Yeah, it's, I think, I think it's
yeah, there's the observatory now.
I think it's going to be to Best's disadvantage, honestly, because the fact that they're so far away, any time that he's gaining by going for quick tech or whatever, he's going to lose in the amount of time it takes for his units to walk or fly over to Much's base. So I really don't think he's going to accomplish much by going for a little bit quicker tech. It's not turning out to be that dissimilar since he has gotten a second gateway up. They're pretty much even at the moment. Yeah, they've both even got shuttles out now, and they're both going to have observers out pretty soon here. So, it looks like Best didn't really need to skip that tech, although Much, the thing is he had a ramp to hold, so it's not like he needed to get that second gateway out extremely quickly. And what is she doing? It's not like he needed to get it out, the forces out extremely quickly, because Much would have that same problem. He's gonna have to walk his forces across the map, and B, he's gonna have to take that ramp. So I was thinking it wasn't gonna game him much, but it's not really gonna lose him much either. Oh, go Probe, go run! No, shut down.
No.
Poor little Probe.
Kablooey. I actually like this base configuration. We've seen it a lot as creating kind of that choking areas. That way it's harder for units to escape once they get dropped in the mineral line, specifically Dark Templar. But I also think it's kind of harder for those Templar drops getting your probes out of there, because they have to go through that little funnel area. They generally deal with it. Oh, observer going across, seeing that robotics facility in an off position. That's an awkward position for Much right there. I do think that Best could bring, and this is Best getting inside the base. And Much still hasn't gotten his probe his observatory across. Looks like a secondary now going up.
Observer's just going in too, actually. See, there it is.
So now the observer's seeing,
yeah.
Ooh, run! Yeah, see, I think that's what I was talking about. Although that wasn't an artifact really of the timing for it, and it is going to get picked off. Which honestly is big this early in the game, especially with the cross-map position like this. Information is just absolutely key. And it looks like Much might be able to pick off a Zealot here. He might even be engaging here. No, it looks like he's finally going to back off, but he's going to lose a Dragoon as a result, maybe 2 Dragoons. And actually, it looks like Best is going to push up. He's got a Reaver inside that shuttle. He's going to try to force a commit here, now backing off. But as I was about to say earlier, Much, he kind of has his robotics facility in an awkward position, kind of map side. He's expanding too as well. I'm kind of worried that Best might be able to go up and kind of pick it off cliffside here in a minute.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Both players looked like they were kind of didn't really want to commit to a battle, but then they thought they had to, and then the other player backed off, so they were backed off a little bit also. It almost was a major engagement, but not quite. They both have Reavers, and they what the heck? I think those are the Korean announcers, pictures of them. That must be Kim Carey with the carrier in his hands. What the heck? That was crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so basically what I think it's going to come down to here is some Reaver Shuttle Micro. They're probably one or the other is going to wait till they have 2 Reavers and then move out. And there we see a second Reaver for Best. I'm not sure if Much has a second Reaver out or not. I haven't seen it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Best moves out here. And there, it looks like he is moving out here. He's going to try and push in with these Reavers. And it's basically going to come down to, now they each basically have equal forces right now. They've been pretty much mirror. They both got a bunch of goons and 2 Reavers and a shuttle. So it's going to come down to Micro. I think this next battle, the Micro is going to decide the flow for the rest of the game to see who can pick off each other's Reavers, who can pick off each other's shuttles, who can do the most damage with their Reavers before, before the battle ends. Oh, and Much looks... Oh, never mind. He's just setting up for an expansion. He's not expanding yet.
Putting on a pile there. Now the big attack coming in from Best. Best, almost picked off the shuttle, got a Reaver inside of it. That was a deciding factor in this battle, that Reaver not being down there. That means the Dragoons are going to have a much harder fight. They're going to be facing the Reaver. If you can see, getting microed in and out of that shuttle and doing a lot of damage. It looks like Best is in fact going to win this fight. One of the Reavers has been picked off, but the other Reaver is still in there. As you can see, Best fans absolutely ecstatic. And now pushing back, and this is, oh man, Best, completely taking a huge advantage. Much backing up. He's going to have a hard time defending his base, let alone the second Nexus. Oh, trying to go and pick that shuttle off, wasn't able to. The Reaver gets dropped, and I think that's going to be it for Much's Dragoons right there. Going to completely rely on reinforcements at this point. We'll see if Best can bring up some reinforcements in the meantime to finish this off. Probes off the line, trying to attack the Dragoons as well, but honestly, I just don't think it's going to get it done, and this is more time that Much is not. There's the reinforcements right there, and Much trying to fight this off. I think this might be even GG right here. The shuttle backing off. Fortunately, the shuttle was okay, but right now that secondary is going to have a hard time defending with this second group of Dragoons pushing up. Now Much has run all of his probes out. You can see the frustration on his face, losing that secondary. Oh, yeah, now he's basically kind of stuck. He's got too much production going on, doesn't have the economy to support it, and Best, in the meantime, has a secondary, lost a second Nexus. This game is firmly in Best's hands right now, and it's just kind of a matter of time. How long, what can Much do? I don't know. Maybe if he got some quick sort of drop-off, but I don't see that happening, and at least not while defending his base. Now the Citadel of Adun and higher tech going up for Best. Best in a very strong position. That was excellent micro picking off that shuttle.
Yeah, I think it was also a little bit of a mistake. It looked like Much was trying to go out a little bit ahead of time, scout with his shuttle, and maybe get some free scarabs off on Best's army before Best actually got to his base or something like that, and just let that, just let it get picked off. And I think that one mistake is going to end up basically costing Much the game, because you saw there at the end it came down to only a few Dragoons difference. So if he'd kept that Reaver and it had gotten off a couple scarabs, things would have been even, and Much would have kept his secondary, I think. So now it looks like Much, he's just going to go out with what forces he has. I guess he's hoping that the money that Best has spent on tech is going to be enough that Much can beat him in another battle. But as you can see, Best has like 7 Dragoons and a couple Zealots. I'm sorry, Much has 7 Dragoons and a couple Zealots. Best has easily twice as many forces and probably twice as many Reavers in that shuttle. I think basically Much is going to get rolled right here in this next battle, and we're going to see a GG shortly thereafter. You're right, it would need some sort of miracle hero Reaver with 50 probe kills or some kind of crap like that for him to come back, but I don't see that happening.
Either that or, yeah, some sort of crazy drop, and that's just not going to happen. Right now, as you can see, Much in the bottom right-hand corner, I think I'm not getting it's kind of fuzzy because I'm watching this on YouTube once again. The video is screwed up. Big attack happening here, but honestly, I think just I don't even know that this is kind of blasphemous to say. I don't know that Best even needs to micro this. Just, attack move here and just let the
He's at
attack go in.
96-38 food advantage right now.
Yeah, 96-38. That tells the story right there. Ouch. And now, as you can see, the Zealots in. Much not GGing because he does not want to give up until the last second, because this is for all the beans. This is for the OSL. Unfortunately, he's already down one game, so this is going to be it. And there's the GG. Oh, you can see the frustration. There's an excited fan right there. So Best... No beans for Much. So I don't know why I keep saying that recently. I'll try to come up with a different phrase I've been saying for the beans, like for the past 5 commentaries. So we'll scoot on and try to figure out some different phrase. So Best gonna take it there. And he'll be advancing, and honestly, he's one to look out for. He's been playing fantastically lately. Really, everybody's been talking about, hey, this is the upcoming guy. I don't know if he's still in a place to beat Flash, but I definitely think he is a top 10 contender now, and I do think he's in a good position to take this OSL if he faces Flash. It'll give him a good fight at least, and he might even take it out, but it's still not guaranteed that Flash will make it on the opposite end, so...
Yeah, and you're right. That's the way the bracket is set up. Is Best is going to be facing the winner of Luxury versus Flash in the next round. So either way, he's going to have a difficult fight, I think. But yeah, Best has been playing really, really well lately. 2-0ing Much. I do feel sorry that Much has gone down. I think Much deserved a little bit more of a chance, I guess. But that's the way things go in the world of StarCraft, and you're right, Best is someone to watch out for.
So anyway, I think that just about does it for us. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Quick game, Best just thrashing there. Did a really good job going and killing that Nexus. Very nice micro. Just that it shows you how close these games are at this level. Just a single shuttle getting taken down with one Reaver, and that was everything.
Yeah. Yeah, the smallest mistakes can make a huge difference at this level. That's for sure. Um, so, looking forward to some more exciting games from Best in the future. Any closing thoughts?
No, I think that about does it. Be sure to check out the vote. The vote is crazy close on the commentary of the week. I think next week we have the multi-site tour finals. Yankee League still going on. All the multi-site tour games are up on GameFire.com. We're still trying to work out some of the video casting stuff. And I think that's it. Just check out SC2GG, and that's and all the commentators. Caller has been an absolute monster covering the games thus far.
Yeah, Cholera has
And I think that's
covered
all the thoughts I got.
basically the rest of the OSL games for this week. So go check out Cholera, and he's going to have the rest of the games if you haven't seen him yet. Also, one last quick thing: I am actually going to be doing a live cast. Technical difficulties. Well, if there's no technical difficulties, what's that? There's a phrase, I don't remember it. Never mind.
Notwithstanding.
Notwithstanding, that's a good one. Anyway, technical difficulties notwithstanding, I'm going to be doing a live cast of Jadong versus Huashin in the MSL, and so go check out the front page of sc2gg.com for the details of that. And I will see you guys later. Take care.